Hello to my Leos. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. All right, Leos, let's go. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards, Leos. Let's see what's in your cards. Let us see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards, Leos. Let's go. All right. La Bruja. All right. The Temperance card. Is it two? Okay. Here we have the Temperance cards. Here we have the Eight of Wands. Here we have the Two of Cups. Here we have the Three of Cups. Here we have the Five of Cups. Here's a Magician card. Here we have the Temperance card. We have the Eight of Wands here. Here we have the Two of Cups here. Here we have the Three of Cups here. So, there's several people. Okay, there are several people, Leos, that you need to be made aware of. Okay. So first of all, welcome. That's first and foremost, okay? First and foremost, we got a lot of water here in the cards. So some of you all are around some energy vampires who are claiming that you are practicing dark magic behind closed doors. So be very careful, okay? So, And these are energies that you have an emotional connection with. You gotta be real careful with this. So these are they say there's some energies saying you have a dark spirit, because we're talking about the wands energy. You're talking about spirit, your spirit, and the actions that you take, like hot-headed, like you get hot-headed real easily, or you get angry, like a temper, like somebody saying you have a bad temper. It's two energies that say that you made some people cry. It's two energies that's saying that you made people cry. The way you talk to people make people cry. That's what somebody is saying. I don't know who that's for. It's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly. Possibly a man, possibly a woman, but basically somebody is saying like something about your energy has caused people to lament or made them sad. Maybe not like tears crying, Leo, but like made somebody like sad, like made somebody sad. Somebody who said you make them sad. It's like it's just disappointing. And they're just not motivated. Something about your energy. And I don't even like to start out the reading like this. I mean, but there's when we're talking about fire, we're talking about the number 8. 8, just so we're crystal clear, this is the year of 8, right? 8 is a very, very powerful number. Just so let me break down the number 8. 8 looks like a vertical infinity symbol, and it represents eternal life, right? It's the only number besides 0 which you can draw repeatedly without lifting your pen. 8 is also a visual representation of two windows, with the window above giving a vision of the spiritual and the one below relating to the material. Thus, 8 represent making visions messages from spirit, real, bringing them to earth and materializing them into goods that can be exchanged for money. So 8 represents the energy of money. 8 is aligned with business in that this vibration takes a vision, meaning spirit, it creates a product or service, which is matter, puts it out into the world, which is enterprise, and in return receives payment for that product or service. This is one of the core spiritual and human energy exchanges to life, right? And so 8, the light side of 8, is meant to lead in some capacity. It's meant to lead in some capacity, right? The source gives you this vision and telling you, you have a good product and service. You are the good product and service, right? So you don't have to be forceful with it. Or if you have a good product and service, right? And you're passionate about it, right? You're passionate about it. You don't have to speak negatively about somebody else's spirit. You don't have to say, oh, this person is a witch. There's no competition. You don't even speak negative about yours. There is no competition. None. You don't have to rush and hurry up and get something out. Oh, I see they doing something. I gotta hurry up and get mine out. There's no competition. The number 3 right here lets me know that somebody has a very creative spirit. This water right here lets me know that somebody has a very creative spirit. But somebody could be in an environment where people are telling you to rush something. You could be in a very combative, like a job or some kind of an environment where people are telling you to rush, and it's pushing somebody to the dark side of 8, which is pushing you to be egotistical, materialistic, and forceful, or succumbing to passive and powerless behavior, but it's spilling over into other areas. So people could be attracted to your water, but what they're getting is the opposite. So they could say, okay, they're attracted to something, but when they get it, they like, okay, whoa, this is not what I thought it was, right? So it's feel like somebody's saying they want to propose something to you. Like somebody's like, oh, they want to propose something to you. And they get sad. Like somebody wants to talk to you about something, but then they get sad. It's like, they look at it from a higher frequency, like, okay, I can already see on the horizon. This is right here, the temperance card. Like they look at the horizon and go, I don't know. It's like for one, it's like there's a woman who says, I want to propose a business idea. This is what I'm saying for you. I feel like I want to create something with Leo, right? I want to create a business idea with Leo, but somebody hurry up and rush something so fast. The person said, nah, okay, no worries. Don't worry about it. A guy said they want to propose something, but something happened so fast. It's like, God, okay. So source wants somebody to see something from a higher frequency. It's like, look at, are you in a job or something? Is it an environment that's like somebody's just rushing and can't really see something, because we're keeping up the 5 with the 5 of Cups here, right? The 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups here. Right? The 5 of Cups. I'm telling y'all, it's no competition. No competition. There is no competition. That's what source is trying to help somebody start seeing something from a higher frequency. You're starting out with fire. And then also look at the energies you're around. Are you around energies who are constantly talking about competition? Get it done. Hurry up. Well, you can't even, So I'm seeing source is trying to fast track something that you're creating. If it's a business or something, source is trying to hurry up, put you on a fast track to something, right? But it looks like somebody's lamenting something. It's like you're trying to create something. Like somebody is trying to do something. Like somebody may have said, hey, you know what, you be good at something. You should put together a proposal for something, or somebody's trying to propose something to you. Like source is trying to fast track that, but something else. It's like this is what I'm looking at here. Your card, like source said, like, okay, you've been talking about, somebody else has been trying to talk about proposing something, right? proposing this creative idea. You should do this. You should do that. Like people are giving you these creative ideas. And so it's time to slow down. It's time to really slow down. It's time to really slow down and see things from a higher frequency. No more talking negatively about people. No more talk, because it's making people sad. It literally is making people sad. Yeah. So I was just saying, it's really time to get, because it's eight and nine of wands. It's like somebody has been like feeling like they're carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders when it comes to something, and can't see the energies around you. It's 9 is the death rebirth number. It's like killing a spirit of people around somebody. I don't know who this is for. So yeah, somebody's coming up out of that loop, tossing some things into a burning bowl. So it could be somebody who has a sun or a moon in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius around you that is like blowtorching somebody in their back, like basically putting you in survival mode. Or so I don't know who this is, but it's causing nightmares, like causing people to just like lament, like almost like people like it's like people want to talk to you, like, you know, like it's like people say, okay, they see Leos as funny, you know, like, okay, quick ideas, all this other stuff, but it's something else is going on. It's just like, it's like two different worlds here. I don't even think, and I mean, and just like looking at your cards here, I don't even think, listen, well, obviously, if you're watching this, you're watching tarot, right? I don't even think somebody would feel some kind of intimidation by seeing a crystal ball or tarot cards, or you even saying that you are into some kind of craft. Or I don't even think people would even be intimidated by that. If you're watching tarot, I don't even think people would be even intimidated by that. It's what somebody is saying is that somebody has a temper, and it's making people sad. And it's coming out as dark. That's what somebody is saying. Like somebody is this dark karma. It's like low vibrating. Like somebody is just moving too fast. So if somebody say, hey, I want to do a collaboration with you, it's just like, it's like moving too fast. So where's the collaboration? Here we have the 10 of Pentacles. Like somebody wants to propose something with you. So like somebody want to do a family business something with you. Somebody wants to do a marriage something with you, but something is moving so fast and it's coming out dark. So I don't know what the rush is for. Something in your personal and your professional life, something is coming out real dark. So, yeah. Yep. Somebody could feel like they have the weight of the world on their shoulders. So, I don't know if somebody's pregnant. But this could also mean that, you know, somebody is trying to give birth to abundance and prosperity, you know, in their lives too. Like somebody could be carrying around, you know, like a lot of toxic emotions about something else. You know, it's a lot of toxic emotion, a lot of toxic feelings about something, right? Or something else. So it's to say maybe you may be carrying some blockages. There could be some blockages about something, you know, toxic emotions. And a lot of that, looking at here, is the toxic conversations. If you keep hearing a bunch of toxic conversations about something, either your child or somebody else's child, for instance, if that's the case may be, and you keep hearing it on repeat, like a song, like a hook of a song, and you like hooked on negative conversation about something. It's like you hooked on something on that particular frequency. You could be holding on to something, like carrying like the weight on your shoulders. You keep hearing it over and over and over and over again. So it says it's time to get to the root of something. Toss it into a burning bowl. Toss it into a burning bowl. Stop talking about something. Stop seeing a dark situation, because it's just keep coming back, and start having some compassion. Queen of Cups. Start being in harmony. See this music note right here? Start being in harmony. Because the conversation has to be where people feel like it's safe, like it's a sacred, safe space. Somebody, all this water right here is like somebody's holding on to a lot of toxic emotions. And so in order to move, when we talk about the number 8, when we talk about that infinity symbol and somebody moving from succumbing to passive and powerless behavior and egotistical, materialistic, and forceful, something has to be tossed into a burning bowl. This temper has to be tossed into a burning bowl. But who has a temper? Who's causing a temper? Who's causing the rage, anger, the rushing, all of this other stuff? And people have to get focused, go take a walk, get cleansed by sunlight, right? That's sunlight, right? Have some compassion. That's like pour into yourselves, right? No more conversation, no more negative conversation, because it's causing nightmares, right? About somebody practicing some kind of dark magic behind. If somebody believes, if this says, I don't know, if somebody believes somebody's practicing some like a dark magic or whatever behind closed doors, then somebody don't need to be watching it. There needs to be a complete cut off of it. Don't need to be no conversations about it. Don't need to watch it. Don't need to support it. No, nothing. Don't need to go into business with it. Nothing. No, nothing about it. Don't need to be obsessed with it. Nothing. Or somebody needs to come into, like I said, somebody needs to come in harmony with something. Somebody needs to come into harmony with something. One or the other. That's what's happening. Purging is happening. Purging is happening. That's what's happening right here, is that someone is saying that you are a dark entity, right? So somebody's saying, oh, get away from Leo. They're a dark entity. They're saying, oh, behind closed doors, Leo's a dark entity. They seem like they focused and all of this stuff, in public, right? They seem like they just, jovial, having a good time, like dancing and having a good time and all this stuff. But they dark behind closed doors. All of this causing nightmares and got a bad temper. All of this behind closed doors. This is what's being said, right? And that kind of stuff travels in conversation. An image. That's that number 3, causing people crying, to lament. So Source is trying to help somebody to outside match the inside. Right? Here's the Knight of Swords here. Yeah. So Source really wants somebody to really just kind of sort of, like I said, here's the Page of Cups. I don't know who is this. The Knight of Swords. The person got their fist up like somebody want to fight. What in the world? I hope that's not the case. Like somebody had a couple of drinks and they want to fight somebody. Okay, I don't know what this reading is about, but anyway. So Page of Cups. So y'all see the card here. Anyway, I hope that's not the case in the cards, but yeah. Here's a Page of Cups. So Source is saying to you, Page of Cups here. Good news is that you have the 8 of Cups, where your head and heart, you have an opportunity where your head and heart don't have to be blue. They don't have to be at war with each other. Somebody can change your water, like flush all of something out, like flush all of that out, where these two energies are saying, kind of the same thing. Kind of the same thing. So Source is saying you don't have to be at war, with yourself. You don't have to be indecisive about something, right? Right. So it's saying take the blindfolds off. You don't even have to be at an impasse about something. You don't have to be at an impasse. So 2 of Swords here. But somebody could be in a working environment where it's just, like I said, you could just feel like you got the weight of the world on your shoulders in a working environment. It could just literally be something where somebody just feels like it's just like something is just pressing you. So you're gonna feel very, very fortunate. You know, the source is giving somebody some time to say, okay, let me do the mirror work. Let me look at self. You know, if I gotta fight for myself. So let me stop. Let me not fight other people. Right? That could be a bad decision. Right? Let me fight for myself. Let me fight for my legacy. We talking about legacy here. Let me fight for my legacy. What do I want to be known for? Let me fight for my legacy. So more money is coming in soon. Your ancestors are proud of you. You know, it's time to expand your brand. That's what Source keeps trying to tell somebody. It's like something else is going on. Something else is going on. You got to find out who's egging you on. Like, what is going on? You know, ask Source for clarity. It's time to expand your brand. You know, listen to your intuition. But it's time to start dating again for somebody. And again, take only what resonates with you. But he apologizes for betraying you. I don't know who he is. You know, with all of this, like somebody's around energy vampire. Somebody could have had, I don't know. I ain't gonna speculate, whatever. But anyway, open your vault door. Message from your ancestors. Time to ground yourselves. Your new home awaits. Adjust your crown. Your well of joy is within you. And so you've been booked and busy. Like I said, booked and busy. And that would be like the 10 of Wands, not burdened and bitter. Not burdened and bitter, wanting to fight somebody. Just like, what? I really hope that's not the case. If somebody over 18 years old and somebody is still putting up their fist trying to fight somebody, I really hope that's not the case. Yeah, you don't want that to be your legacy. Yeah. So the curse is now broken. Yeah, curse is now broken. Time to do a sacral chakra cleanse. Flush all of that out. Flush all of that out. Flush all of that out. That is not what you want to be a part of your legacy. The energy is gaining momentum. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, Source is trying to help everybody get away from, we're on earth with other human beings. We're trying to help people to see the light within each other. Get away from the negative conversations, the instigating stuff, the jumping to conclusions about people, all of that other stuff. Helping you to learn how to create the life that you want for yourself, the legacy. Legacy you want for yourself. I saw this, Leos, I saw this, Navy SEAL. He gives a lot of interviews on YouTube, like the shorts, and he was talking about like his son had asked him, you know, basically to describe war, like really describe. And I'm saying that because I'm looking at all this fire here, and he really couldn't describe war. He was like, you know, what is war? He was like, he really couldn't give a definition of war because. And then the interviewer was asking him, he was like, do you feel like you made a difference? You know, do you feel proud of yourself? You know, he's been combat veteran and all this other stuff. And he was saying, no, he was like, we just didn't make a difference. There was just no point to any of it. None whatsoever. You know, all of the war, all of the so-and-so, he had a title, got a name, he's known, you know, people know him. You know, he's a sniper. People know him. And he was like, it was no point to it. None. And then when he had a chance to come home, he really couldn't get a regular job because that's all he knew how to do. He couldn't get a regular job. So, because that's all he was trained to do. That's all he was trained to do, you know. But when you left with the memories of the faces that he saw, you know, some people are just in that mode all the time. They just stuck on loop. They just in that loop. So Source is telling somebody, come out of that. Come out of that. Come out of that. Come out of that the best way you can, because all this water right here, Source is saying, This is sacral chakra energy. This is people will create space for you to be on loop. Like I said, like mute, like the you'll be hooked on something like a song. That hook of a song, you'll be on that particular frequency. Come out of that. That's not what you want that's why some people take their water somewhere else, where you can take your water to be in a more creative space where you'll feel like, oh, it's like fresh water. It's literally like fresh water where people are like, oh, okay, this feels so much better. I'm in a new job. I'm in a new environment. And it's literally like they were reborn in a whole new environment. They're away from the thing. They don't even, this certain energy you don't even want to be around anymore. So this is so saying you want to think about your legacy. You want to think about your legacy. You want to hear them even talking about, calling people dark this and dark that, so your path, right? Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. My fears and illusions. Time to do a sacral chakra cleanse. Wherever somebody is around that is kind of sort of putting a, torch up under you, instigating something. So it's saying, it is causing people to lament. It's causing some people to lament. Okay, we have abundance. I cannot lose what is mine by divine right. All good things come in due time. I operate by faith, not fear. Everything I need for success is within me. I am the key. That's right. Everything you need for success is within you. Somebody is highly creative. And so Source is telling somebody, like, you don't need to operate in fear when you have this faith of this creativity inside of you. You need your water to be in a space where your creativity can actually grow, not be shriveled up. That's where you need to be, in a place where that creativity can like really flourish. That's what Source is trying to tell somebody, is like, you're around energy vampires, then of course you can get frustrated. You just feel dehydrated, like, frustrated. That is what Source is saying to you. You don't have to be at an impasse. Take the blindfolds off. Somebody may need to just be in a different environment where you don't feel like you carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, stressed out. You're stressed out to the highest levels of stress. But here we have this number. What this number is, so you're on your path. You don't have it. I keep trying to tell people you don't have no competition. Number 2. I am diplomatic. So you have great talent for finding solutions. You're intuitive and unbiased. Nature allows you to see all sides of any situation and advises others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. There you go. All right. That is what I have for you. I'll see you all in the next video. All right. Bye.